Hello and welcome back to homeschoolcurriculumcenter.com. We are your source for curriculum reviews and resources. We give you information on everything homeschool, from top curriculum choices to free curriculum options, best online curriculum, and resources for every subject. So welcome back. Thank you for joining us on today. We are back with another great homeschooling resource. Today's resource is a science curriculum resource, and it is called Focus on Science. So Focus on Science is a secular science curriculum. It is broken into two grade levels. So we have the elementary science, which is grades kindergarten through fourth. And then there is a middle school level for grades fifth through eighth. This was created by a homeschooling mom who has a PhD with a science background. So this particular set does include the chemistry, biology, and physics, but there's also an astronomy and geology book as well. So let's take a look at this curriculum. The middle school level does integrate mathematics as well as college vocabulary. The entire curriculum does include science lessons, activities, hands-on projects, experiments, and lesson questions. It does come with the 3 workbooks per set. So for the physics there, you do get a student textbook, laboratory notebook, and teacher's manual, and so on and so forth for chemistry and biology. So let's see how the curriculum is laid out here. This elementary level has been adapted from the middle school level. This is in more of an age-appropriate, level-appropriate for elementary students that kind of digs into those terms. It uses colorful cartoon illustrations to really help those elementary students to connect with the science content. So this set includes the chemistry, biology, and physics at an age-appropriate level. Each topic is covered in individual 12-chapter books, although the biology book is 16 chapters. So they do suggest that you put these 3 all together. If you did 12 weeks for each one and then 16 for biology, you would have a full school year of science completed. They do suggest that you do 1 chapter per week. Okay, and each chapter has an experiment that is designed around the scientific method and emphasizes investigation. Most of the experiments do use household items, so you need to purchase extra science kits and sets for those things. So they do give you a sample layout here of what you could do, how you could work this curriculum within your homeschool. So before the week begins, you want to use the printable lesson plan to kind of map out your week. And they suggest that day 1, you read a chapter of the student textbook with your child, or you can have them to read alone depending upon their reading level. Then you can take the time to discuss the material with them. On day 2, you want to review the details of the chapter's laboratory experiment with your child and collect the needed materials. Be sure that you and your child have everything you need before starting the experiment. Remember, those are most of those household items and maybe a few extra items needed as well. Then day 3, have your child to perform the laboratory experiment. Be sure they are recording their data in their workbook and encourage them to record exactly what they have observed, even if the results are different than what they expected. And then day 4, have your child to take the self-test at the end of the lesson. Day 5, take time to review the terms and concepts from the chapter. So great layout here. Very simple. Includes the student textbook, workbook, and teacher's manual. So in the chemistry book, these are the topics that are covered. They go to atoms, molecules meet, acids and bases, acid-base reactions, mixing and unmixing, molecular chains, food, taste, molecules in the body. In biology, topics are covered like cells, viruses, bacteria, archaea, how protists move, what protists eat, fungi, molds, mushrooms, yeast, the food and parts of plants, and growing a plant, and all kinds of animals. And then for physics, they have types of energy, push and pull, saving energy, when things move, linear and nonlinear motion, energy of atoms and molecules, electricity, moving electrons, and magnets. So you can also order their science lab kit. This is especially designed for the curriculum, so you can do the experiments in the workbook. And so this is a great curriculum that is easily laid out. As mentioned, there are 12 chapters in the chemistry, and then there's also 16 chapters in biology, and then there's 12 chapters in physics. So you could really cover all 3 workbooks in 1 year, okay? So this is a great option for science here. Very simple format, very direct. They give you a little sample plan there that you can work out in your homeschool there. You can adapt it how you need to adapt it, because remember, each homeschool is different. Each set of children are different. So it just depends on your homeschool and how you want it to work out. This is the middle school level here. So the same topics there of physics, chemistry, and biology. Of course, this is more upper level vocabulary, but same format. There are 12 chapters per book, 16 in that biology book. You can do all three together for 1 year of science. If you do one chapter per week, you'll be able to cover all the materials in those books. Remember, the children will learn the scientific method through their experiments. It will also encourage them to be investigative there, and most of the experiments use household items. There's a separate teacher's manual that helps you that contains lesson planning tips, background information, answers to the review questions, and so on. So this is a great, simple curriculum here. Same daily format in the middle school level there. You can use it as possibly a review curriculum. That would be another option for that as well. So definitely check it out. This is the middle school terms here. What you would learn for the middle school level in chemistry would be matter, chemical bonding, chemical reactions, acids, bases, pH, acid-base neutralization, nutritional chemistry, pure substances, mixtures, organic chemistry, polymers, biological polymers, DNA, and proteins. In biology, you would look at the microscope, atoms, molecules, metabolism, cells, viruses, bacteria, archaea, protists, fungi, photosynthesis, the Calvin cycle, plant structure and growth, plant reproduction, animals, chordates, and non-chordates. Then in physics, you would look at force and energy, work, potential and kinetic energy, conservation of energy, motion, linear and nonlinear motion, chemical energy, electrostatics and electrodynamics, and magnetism. So lots of information there for that middle school level. Remember, the middle school level does integrate some mathematics as well as college terminology there. So this is an awesome curriculum. There's some good reviews for it as well. This price would include the entire sets of all three for a full year of science. You can order from homesciencetoolswebsite.com. So that's homesciencetoolswebsite.com. Remember, they do have the elementary set as well as the middle school set. Both are priced at the same price. In that, you do get all three levels. And so in each level, there's a student textbook, laboratory notebook, and teacher's manual. This curriculum also has some tests, and then it may have a list of also supplemental books included as well. So definitely go take a look at this curriculum if you think you want a quick overview of physics, chemistry, and biology to do with your children, and definitely check it out. But if this is not what you are looking for, that's okay. There are so many options for curriculum. So head on over to Homeschool Reading Resources, where you can grab this easy guide to science curriculum. This is a list of the most popular science curriculum out there. It is a free instant download. So you can grab this download if focus on science is not what you're quite looking for science. Head on over and grab this guide. There's a full list of science curriculum there, also some websites, list of free science curriculum. So head on over to download this free guide. All right, remember to share this video with other homeschooling families so they can have this information also. Don't forget to subscribe so you can receive notification when we upload videos on the latest homeschooling resources. Remember to check out that description box. There are so many helpful links in there. And remember, happy homeschooling.